Hello everyone, Edge FPV back again, finally. And today I'm actually going to be working on somebody else's quad today. So MaNaMaNa FPV actually sent me his quad to work on. So we're going to open it up and see what we got, see if we can get it up and flying for him. I'm going to try to get it programmed up. So basically all he'll have to do is bind it up and fly it. So that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll just have to see what's wrong with it and see what we can do to get it fixed. And there it should be. Nice little quad and looks pretty good. We'll just have to go through and look her over, see what's going on. He basically said that it is not going through the second stages of beeps on it. So we're going to see what we can find here. I would probably go like this with these though. Let's see if the props on it or not. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and plug something into it, see if it does anything at all. Once I put the antenna on it. Alright, so I've tried a few different steps and stuff. I did test continuity on the ends here. To make sure it was not a power issue or anything going into it. So we got no beeps hooking them up like that. So it's not a power issue as far as that goes. I still haven't hooked up a battery to it. But when I plug in the flight controller into my computer, it comes up under COM15, you know, it's just normal stuff. When I try to connect it, it says serial port successfully opened with ID 5 this time, and then it automatically goes into serial port successfully closed. So it's not actually reading off the flight controller itself. So that might be why it's not booting up the rest of the way, because it's not actually getting to the ESCs and working that way. So I'm going to take it apart and see if I can find out which version of this board is. Maybe try to do a firmware flash on it and see if we can get it back up and running again. So I was able to find one broken wire, and I think it was actually touching the rest of the positives and stuff, and possibly making it so it wasn't working. It's this one right here. I'm gonna solder it back on there, but without it plugged on, or without it touching anything, it did fire up and work the motors. So I'm just gonna solder it up real quick, get it back on there, and it could have happened in shipping too. The first thing you're going to want to do when you get this is go ahead and take the top off. It's just got the 6 screws on it, and once you get into here, I will have this glued down so that won't be popping up. You just want to pull this, let's see if I can do this so you can see it. Pull this little card straight up and out like that, and then there's a button right there where my thumb is, and you're going to want to push it so you can feel it click. Once you push it, push and hold it down, and then plug in a battery or plug it in USB. I think it's easier with the battery. When you do the bind on here, what you'll do is you'll get into that menu there. You go over one to that menu, and I just go up or plus, and then it goes to the bottom and comes up to bind. And what you're going to want to set it to is the D16. I think you could go D8 if you wanted to. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and change that down, make sure it works like that. When you come down here to bind, you're going to go ahead and hit enter. When you hit bind, it's going to come up and ask this question. So there is actually no telemetry on this one, but go ahead and do it. I'm going to say do it as channel 1 through 8 telemetry on. If you go the 9 through 16, it does something different as far as that goes, so you'll do that and it'll start beeping like that. So you'll push this down, and you plug it in. If I can get it. So you see the red light, and then it goes green light, and then red flashing. When you see the red flashing, that means it's bound. Go ahead and disconnect the battery, let go of the button, hit exit on your radio so it stops beeping, and then you should be able to plug this back in, and that should go to a green light just like it is right now. That means that you're bound and ready to go. Then we'll go in and set up the aux channels. About to go out. We're going to try this thing out, see how it works. Couldn't find a whole lot of parks, so we'll try this one. Just do some aerials, see how it flies.
Cow goes moo, fire goes grow, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks say quack, and fish go blow, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fox say?
Alright, that park was just way too close to the antenna out there. I was getting bad reception and stuff. There's also too many people out there, so we're going to try this big open field, see what we can get going on this.
Big blue eyes, pointing nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill, suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful, like an angel in the skies. But if you meet a friendly horse, will you communicate by? How will you speak to that? What does the fox say? What 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 does the fox say?
Alright, hopefully this helps you get this part of it set up. So after you create a new model and get it bound up and stuff, you'll want to go into the, I think it's 4th page, and here you'll want to go ahead and come down. So I already got the arm switch set up here under 5. Next one, this is going to be for your aux 2, so you're going to hit enter, and whatever channel you want to go ahead and set this up to. So I have the arm switch set up on here from one of the top ones, but once you switch whatever you're looking at, that's what's going to be the switch for that. So then you hit enter again, it stores it there. Go exit, exit again, then you're going to go page to the next page, and we're going to set it up under your channel 6. So you'll come down here to 6, hit enter again, and it should already set it up like that. So it says I06. So the other one for the arm switch was I05. So now that that one's set up, then you can go ahead and exit out of there, and you can push and hold the page button and go back down to channel 7 and do it again for your 3rd aux switch. Come down here, hit enter again, and then choose whatever your next switch is, and that's going to be for your turtle mode. So you'll be able to flip it over after you crash, and then you'll hit enter again, and then you'll hit exit, exit, and 1 on the page again. Come down to your channel 7, hit enter, and it should already bring it up like that. So that should be all you have to do to get your aux switches set up. Here we go again. Let's try it. Day 2.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly.
flight one, not bad. Just camera tilt's a little bit high. Definitely have to bring that down for you. Other than that, looks good. Well, I hope we get some feedback from MaNaMaNa on how this quad flies, and thanks guys for watching, and I hope this helped out a lot of people, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with some more flight videos. I have a couple other 3D printing videos coming out. I also have a plane that I 3D printed that's coming out, so I'm hopefully going to get time to edit all these videos and get them out as quick as I can. I'm still around, I'm still doing videos, just been a lot of time and effort to try to get everything set up correctly, and with this lockdown I've actually still been working, so I haven't had a whole lot of time, but I will be getting the videos out, and don't forget to watch me on Night Train for live videos. And if anybody needs any help or anything, please comment, let me know what you want to see, what you want help with. Why I make these videos is to try to help people as much as I can. Thanks for watching, and keep on flying.